All right, now to this. There are a lot of side effects to all the recent flooding that we've had. Crews are working to fix and clean up, and that includes oil leaks and a lot of oil spills.
Yeah, one state agency that has been very busy over the last couple of weeks with all of that is Maine's Department of Environmental Protection. Our Hania Shivi joins us live this morning from the DEP's warehouse in Portland to show us how the work is done. Hi, Hannah.
Hey, good morning, Lee and Sharon. Lots of oil cleanups have been taking place all along the coast following last week's storms. And it's important that you know what to do if you have a spill. It doesn't matter the size. So here to tell us a little bit more is the Department of Environmental Protection's Response Service Coordinator, Chris Hopper. Chris, tell me a little bit about the gamut of cases your team has seen following all three storms.
Well, it's been very significant, and so there's a little bit of difference between the first storm and the second two. In the first storm, we saw mostly flooding along the rivers and inland, to the point that some places we had entire streets where we had, 8, 9, 10 houses in a row with flooded basements. On the last two, it's mostly a coastal storm, and so there have been a number of basements that were affected as well.
And I think a lot of Mainers don't know that there is a fund available. Some people don't have that extra cash to pay for the cleanup. But in some cases, and in most cases actually, the Department of Environmental Protection can cover it, right? That's true. So we have a fund that's been established. It's been around since the 90s. So it's not just for these emergencies, but it's year-round all the time for petroleum cleanups. And what I would say that probably 90% of the people that we encounter in terms of residents and businesses can be covered by the fund. Typically, it's a $500 deductible, but if people are really up against it financially, that can be waived or put on a payment plan. Bottom line is we want to be able to help Maine citizens protect their health and protect the environment, and that fund really helps do that. And Chris, just to talk a little bit more about the importance of giving you guys a call, you really want to drive it home, that it doesn't matter the spill. Why should I give you a call? Well, we know that Maine citizens are hardworking and they want to, dig in and recover from things like this. But your average citizen doesn't have the experience to do that. And the responders that we have in DEP have that expertise. And you don't want the oil to lay around, even in a small amount. It's going to follow where water goes. And so we don't want those vapors in the home affecting folks. And we also don't want it getting into groundwater and potentially into people's drinking water. And so we can assess that and test it and help to clean it up and take care of folks in that way. Thank you, Chris. And if you do think you have a spill, there is a spill response hotline. That number should be at the bottom of your screen, and you can give them a call, and they would typically respond and assess the situation that same day. Live in Portland, Hania Shivi, News Center, Maine.